HIGEHIRO, or After Being Rejected, I Shaved and Took in a High School Runaway, will make its debut this month. HIGEHIRO follows the story of a high school girl who ran away. Sayu Ogiwara is a 17-year-old high school girl from Hokkaido. She comes from a wealthy Ogiwara family. Her brother Isa is the CEO of a famous company. Sayu was doing her second year, and she ran away from home for some secret reasons. Sayu sells herself to any man who can give her a place to stay. After spending 6 months exchanging different men, she met with Yoshida in Tokyo. Yoshida was the first man to refuse to use her for her to get a place to stay. Even though he is a drunk man, Yoshida didn't want to tarnish Sayu's honor. Her body grows quickly, and she was no longer a high school type girl. Sayu didn't like what she was doing, but she learns to adapt to the situation. She has never opened up about why she has run away from home. Sayu's life began to change when she stays with Yoshida. Yoshida and Eri played an important role in changing Sayu's life. She learns how to take care of herself and decisions making. Sayu accepted to face reality and realizes that she has to go back home. Since she comes from a wealthy family, she had that character of a spoiled brat. She wanted someone to toughen her up, and every man must accept or please her. But she was surprised when Yoshida turns her down. But it helped her change her life, and Yoshida becomes her guardian. Yoshida was rejected by a woman he loves, and it hurt him deeply. But meeting with Sayu changed his life. Since he loved the woman who rejected him for the past 5 years, it was difficult for him to fall in love again. But with Sayu, the case was different. Sayu didn't accept rejection from Yoshida and told him to make love with her. Yoshida didn't allow his feeling to fool him, and he sticks to his principle. He told her that he couldn't hit on a high school girl, and he would not help her get benefits. Sayu agrees, but she started to develop feelings for Yoshida, and she hides them. She didn't want her feelings to ruin Yoshida's love life and decided to give Yoshida time. Yoshida returns home early and reduces the time he spent drinking. Yoshida told Sayu to stay until she decides to go home. Sayu considers Eri as a sister and best friend to Sayu. When the two met for the first time, Sayu didn't like Eri's behavior and character. She finds it weird, but she started to understand her well when she gets used to her. Eri told her not to run away for the sake of Yoshida. Yuzuo Mishima befriends Sayu, and they went to watch a movie with Yoshida. Yuzuo was acting romantically toward Yoshida. Sayu saw that, and she decides to go out, but later she met with Yuzuo. The two begun to know each other better, and Sayu opens up why she ran away from home. Sayu reveals that she used to fight with her mother, which made her run away from home. Sayu felt like she was living in hell, and it happened every day on her left. Sayu couldn't be happy or stay in peace for a day. Sayu also wanted to stay away from Yuzuo since she has noticed that Yuzuo is getting too close to Yoshida. But she decided to cope since her feeling wouldn't let her stay away from Yoshida. Asami Yuki works with Sayu at a part-time job, and they are both students. They also study together when they are not at work. Asami also defends and protects Sayu. Kyoya Yaguchi was the first man to spend quality time with Sayu before she met Yoshida. They stayed together for a long time. But Sayu ran away before Kyoya knows it, and she didn't know that he is her boss when working part-time. Isa has been searching for Sayu ever since she runs away from home. Sayu saw her brother when he comes to her work, and he also visited Yoshida's place. Isa reveals that he has come to fetch Sayu. He gives her a week to think and get ready to return to Hokkaido. Sayu started thinking if she has to go back or not. She is worried about Yoshida and the bond she has formed with the others. But she is also missing her family even though she fights with her mother. Find more about Sayu and Yoshida below.